Good morning, everyone. Our friends from across the digital divide should be with us now. Anyway, how are you? Hopefully you're, what is this called? I don't even know what is it, Summer Festival? Yeah, Summer Festival. Hopefully your Summer Festival is going very well. To me, it's just Curry Week because I haven't been paying attention to what it's actually called, but it's also not gone very well. For those of you that missed it and are not in the Discord with us, I did not get any of the berries I wanted. As a recap, I wanted the orange berries, the water type berries, I wanted the dark type berries, and I wanted the electric type berries. Dragon berries were nice. I kind of wanted them, but not as much as the others. I rerolled 5 times in total, including the starting roll. Not a single time did I see orange berries, and somehow magically, all 5 times, I rolled the skills bonus. Not even the berry bonus, which wouldn't have helped us since we didn't get orange berries. But I really could have used the ingredient bonus. That would have been nice too. Also, I'm not really upset about the skills bonus. It's just kind of weird that it happened all 5 times. Yeah. So yeah, my week has not gone very well. Did get extra tasty for breakfast and lunch yesterday. Got extra tasty this morning. And we are sitting at 60% extra tasty, 60 or 70% extra tasty right now. 60%. So we're gonna see if we can get that 60%. We just need a few more ginger. Didn't get it there. Also, you may have noticed I did a thing. Not as you know, big of an investment as I would like. Also, with only those 2 ginger, that may not be enough, to be honest with you. I was just shy of the ginger, but I was hoping that I would get it from the pupitar. And I don't know that it happened. It did. That was enough. Okay, good. Anyway, 60%. We've gotten quite a few levels on this because we have gotten lucky enough with those extra tasties. I'm holding on to the corn because that's a good backup. If I can't make the new curry udon, I can make the keema curry with that. So we're holding on to those. And what do we want to use? I could use the oil because there is a lot of overlap between the Inferno keema curry and the curry udon, which is good. That's rough. That sucks. Hey, we got it. That's nice. I like that. 131.5 thousand. The Dene's triggering is good. Waite definitely has all the luck. The rest of us do not. At this point, I'm really just trying to get some levels on the curry udon, which is why I'm really trying hard to make it as much as possible. But at the end of the day, if we can't make it, we can't make it. We don't really care all that much. I still need to get some levels on keema curry, so I will happily make that if need be and get the last few levels I need there, but really just trying to catch up the curry udon. Yeah, that area bonus is real nice, isn't it? I'm definitely feeling the lack of area bonus at this place. Also, before I forget, is this supposed to be, you can't really tell now at nighttime, but in the daytime, this looked like ice. Like these look like ice caves and icebergs sticking out of the water back here. But I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be ice or if it's supposed to be like rocks sticking out of the water in the background. But it's like very blue. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. Like maybe it's supposed to be rocks and it's just a weird color. But I'm glad I'm not the only one. Honestly, I thought it would be cool if it was like a cold Cyan Beach and there was ice here and it kind of changed it up that way. I thought that would be really interesting, a nice way to change things up, especially to differentiate it from the regular Cyan Beach. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. A couple of skill triggers here would be real nice. Didn't get any, but we did get 2 just a couple hours ago, so it's not bad. Hi, Nomad. Dragon grass rock. Oh, the berry bonus. I'm just glad I'm not the only one that thought that, because I thought I was tripping, but At least if I am tripping, it isn't just me, you know? Is anybody making a Master 20 run this week? Anywhere on any island? Nomad, you gotta make sure you don't try to eat the mic. But yeah, so at this point, curry udon, level 36, keema curry, 66, and they are essentially the same strength. So that's why I'm trying to get some levels on it. I haven't looked to see what the level 70 strength of curry udon is, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be higher than the overgrow avocado gratin. But we'll see. Trying to get it as high of a level as I can. Those extra tasties are definitely helping. And it's really going to be nice for our next Master 20 run, if we can get it there. You're going for Master 20 on EX Greengrass? Yo, what's up, Kai? It is? I figured it would be. This island? Yes, it's funny. 15 million. Something tells me we ain't making it there this week. Not this week. And someone else had a really good point that they were going to go to, I forget who it was. I think it might have been Sora. But said they were going to go to Greengrass expert mode until they built up a decent EX bonus on Cyan Beach. And I was like, that's a really good idea. But the problem is, for me and other people in a similar boat, I would have to go to Greengrass for 2 more weeks before I even started building area bonus on Cyan Beach, because I'm only at 75 expert Greengrass. You're gonna do that, Ace? Yeah, big shout outs to Sora in the Discord. Sora's our unsung hero over there. Always making sure everybody completes their pocket expansion packs. Giving out good advice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad that I went to Cyan Beach EX because it's different and it's new and it's fun and exciting, but I do wish I was at max area bonus on Greengrass EX, which I would be if I'd started playing the game when it released, because I think I did start. No, I only started 8 days after, so I couldn't be maxed out. Probably some weeks where there's definitely a week where I didn't get any area bonus, because that was the week I realized, oh, I'm maxed everywhere because I didn't get it applied anywhere else. You're at OGPP making a Master 20 run. Nice. Hey, there we go. That's what's up. Probably could. There's probably a few weeks where I missed out on area bonus because I was already capped where I was. There's some shrooms. And a skill trigger there. That's really nice. But yeah. So I did a thing. I only got it to level 30 and I evolved it. I was trying to help out this guy because we are struggling with the ginger this week. Since we didn't get the dark berry type. So I didn't use all my candies. I did, while we're talking about him, I did do some calculating, and we would have to get it to level 60 and evolve it. Sup, nerd? We would have to get it to level 60 and evolve it for it to outpace this one. Because, and we can't even get it that far. I think we can only get it to, now that I've evolved it once, I think we can only get to 36 or so right now. Not 63, 36. And so it does outpace this one by a little bit, but not by enough. Not by enough. So, yeah. We do have a good camp ticket. I did forget to put that on. Yeah, there we go. I did forget to turn that on, but still, It's not the, what is it, 117 that we need. So if we could get to a point where we could just run both of them and they were both level 60, we'd get enough. And then also keep our sausage stock up. Unfortunately, no. Kai with the 10 stream streak. I know it's not. No, I know it's not a Tyranitar. I'm saying we would have to get it to 60 and evolve it to compete. Which we just don't have the candies for. But also, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got there in the end. Yeah, exactly. Marvin, what's up? How's it going? But you see what I mean? We struggle. We struggle with the smooth brains. I got 381 candies. That's not going to let me go far. Let's me go further than I thought. 38. I mean, it might need to be, yeah. It just might. At the very least, we need to at least be able to get it to 50. Even if we don't evolve it, we need to get it to 50 just for that ingredient finder. But honestly, let's see, level 50 gives me 60. Level, not 33, level 38. Actually, no, we'd have to get it to 41 to evolve. If we just evolved it. Yeah, evolving is better. Evolving is better than level 50. By a long shot. So, but we don't have the candies for it. I'm not ignoring you. I'm dying. I'm dying because I just pushed up my glasses and I forgot that I lost a nose piece. And that just dug straight into my nose. Because I'm just so used to pushing up my glasses. Not ignoring you, I promise. Let's not do that. But we also have a long way to go on Rabombi. Yeah, I don't even know where it went. It happened during last stream, or sometime either during the stream or right after, because I'm pretty sure that both nose pieces were there. I do need help. And then when I went to put my glasses up that night, it was gone. So yeah. But also, we need to get Rabombi to 60. That's what we need, and we're a long way off of that. And we're not really getting a ton of candies to help with that. A couple of fairy type candies though, that's good. That's good, we could use those. Oh no. Yeah, no, that's big sad. Those things are expensive. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm struggling with the ginger, which we all kind of knew was going to happen. If I got dark berries and the ingredient bonus instead, I feel like we'd probably be okay, at least for the most part. But right now, we're struggling just to even make 2 a day. Sadness. And not as much as I had hoped. That was the one part we didn't talk about since I only got, since I didn't get orange berries for a favored berry at all. The berry bomb only got me, I think it was just shy of 290k. So the meals that I made yesterday were enough. I'm pretty sure I hit cap. I'm pretty sure that I hit cap because I ended up selling like 600 and something milk from Blastoise. So pretty sure that at least with a couple of them, I hit cap. Blastoise being the easiest one to hit cap because he was level 60, so several of his forced productions were going to be 8 milk each. Yeah, sounds about right. About 10 days. And potentially even less if we're getting a bomb together on a regular island, because we were also on that second week fighting against the Greengrass EX penalty. Don't know, haven't looked at it yet. I don't know that I 100% disagree with you, Ace. I do think they have a place. I just don't think they're as strong as they once were. We have a lot of dishes now that are very strong. And so I think if you have all of your ingredients stocked up and you're ready to go for that, like if I had known what I needed ingredient wise for this week and I had stocked up on ginger and possibly herbs too, because I definitely got plenty of sausage out of the berry bomb. But if I had known what I needed, and exactly, yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying, like, it does have its place in the right scenario. Like, if you know what you're going to be cooking, you can get your ingredients together well in advance to start the bomb, and then you hit cap right the day before you switch over to the new island. It definitely can pay off, especially if you get the berries you want. Like, if you are going to a normal island, of course, you're going to get the berries you want. You know what you're getting. On an EX island, if you get the ones you want, it can definitely pay off. Especially at higher area bonuses. I mean, if we had been, like, let's say we were maxed out. Let's say we were at 85% area bonus here. That 290K would have turned into, that would have been what? Like 550K? And then if it had been a favored berry, would have been 1.1 million. And then on top of that, if we had gotten the berry bonus, would have probably been another 40%. So maybe 1.5 million. And that's not even with like fully leveled berry gatherers on my team. I had a level 32 or something, 33 on my team. Only one of them was level 60. Two of them were level 60. One of them wasn't even a berry specialist. So could have had a lot more berries from that if we had a fourth berry specialist. So I think with the right setup and a properly dedicated berry bomb team, it can definitely be a good tool to have. So I am very hesitant to say that it's just plain not worth it at all, ever, you know? There's definitely things I would do different if I do another berry bomb in the future. But I can't answer whether Halucha is good in my opinion yet because I haven't looked at it. We are going to see if we even see one right here. Yeah, I definitely would only do 7 to 10 days, and I probably would try setting up not on an EX island because I set up on Greengrass EX both weeks. If I had set up on, like, I wouldn't even have to do it on regular Cyan Beach. Nomad, what are you doing? He is very hyper today. Like if I'd have just set up on a normal island, it would have been a lot easier too. Well, like I said, I mean, if the math works out for you, like, I don't know that I would consider 1.5 million a minor score boost. And 1.5 million is a big jump. Now, granted, that is including an 85% area bonus, so you may not be going there for that, to an island with max area bonus for it. But even if you take away 5% just so you're not capped, I mean, you're talking about, instead of 1.5 million, you're looking at 1.48 million, you know, something like that. 1.475 maybe. And if you had higher level berry gatherers than I did, if they were all level 70, for example, man, the strength is even higher. Like, you're talking easily over 2 million at that point. I definitely think they have their place. I'm hesitant to say don't ever do one. I definitely made mistakes and I definitely could have done it better. But, you know, there's a reason I am here for you to learn from rather than emulate. Definitely don't do what I do because I'm terrible at this game. Yeah, and that is the other thing. If you're going to do it for an EX island, you definitely need to make sure you do it the right way. We got one halucha, which I did not use the halucha incense. I think I used the piplup incense last night, I believe. Yeah, at this point in the game, probably don't need it for a normal island. Probably not. And it's definitely the kind of thing that I wouldn't do just for a normal week. I would do it for an event week, for sure. Halucha never misses a chance to showboat in battle. It will strike a pose in its sleep on rare occasions, as if possibly in the middle of a magnificent battle in its dream. Yo! We got a new subscription. I don't know if they're in the chat with us, but we got one. I struggle to read that name though. It's in Kana and it's really tiny on my screen. I think it says Joshko, but I can't really read it. I can't tell if there's the little, I forget what they're called, but the little marks next to the symbol, the kana. Done? Yeah, see, that's the problem. I can't read it. It's too tiny on my screen. One day though. All right, let's see if we can catch this halucha. Of course, the two hungry ones are not anything I want to catch. Nothing here that I want to catch. So yeah, we're gonna go for the halucha. Yeah, it definitely messed me up trying to reroll Ace, especially early on in the month, because since I bought all of the expert tickets to reroll to try to get Orin, I can't go to EX any more weeks this month, which means I am wasting area bonus on normal mode for the rest of the month. I might be able to. Yeah, even in the chat over there, it's too tiny. Trying to make sure that we got the Orin berries so that my berry bomb wouldn't be wasted. Because if I had got Orin berries, then our berry bomb would have been, let's see, if it was 290, it would have been 580k. So that would have been a nice bump if we had gotten that. But sadly, this game hates us. I rerolled 5 times. Not once did Orin berries pop up, and all 5 times were the skills bonus. So, really wanted me to have skills. Yeah. Not only, oh, here's the real kicker. Not only did Orin never pop up, but it was Pamtree 4 out of 5 times. So, got Pamtree 4 out of 5 times, and got skills all 5 times. Oh, I like food. I mean, we got a decent amount of Dream Shards and Research XP bonus out of this. That's pretty good. 11.2k Research XP. I mean, this is a lot better than what I was getting last week. Yeah, that would be my luck. That would be my luck. If that's the case and it was bugged and nobody got Oran Berries, which I know some people have, I've seen it. But if that was the case, I would definitely want my EX tickets back. But I don't think that was the case. Yeah, you know, I bet you that everybody that got Oran Berries, they weren't doing a berry bomb like I was. You know what? I appreciate the hype. But on the bright side, even though our berry bomb didn't pay off, we have done very well on extra tasty meals this week. So, can't complain too much, but that's about the only thing that has been going well for me, is the extra tasties. Be nice. And it paid off for you, which is good. I'm glad it paid off for somebody, even if I was not that somebody. All the shinies. But even though we didn't catch a Hawlucha, let's go take a look at it and see if it's going to be worth anything, in my opinion. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion, and this is off the cuff reacting to it, so I probably am not going to think through this 100% as we look at it. So do take this with a grain of salt. That makes two of us. But one day, I did know that it was ingredient draw. What is it? Herbs, sausage, and ginger. So perfect for the bounce curry udon, which is good. We do like that. Skill specialist. Very interesting. Right? Yeah, no, nobody's here for my opinion. We're only here for the unadulterated facts. See, 5.2 skill trigger rate, that's nice. I do like that number. Ingredient production's in a good spot, in my opinion. I'm happy with that. Let me compare to the other ingredient draw Pokemon that I like so much, because it's super good. Not only is it super good from, you know, what everyone says, but also it's been very good for me. Okay, so it's a little higher. It's a little higher. Yeah, it's just slightly worse Crustle. But depending on what skills you get on your Crustle and your Hawlucha, they might be about the same. Yeah, and like I said, just like the tiniest amount worse, because it's 19.2 versus 23.9. So, but 5.2 versus 6.4, that's a bit closer. And you're right, yes, you are correct. Hawlucha is a lot faster. I haven't looked at that yet. 2,400 seconds versus 3,200. So yeah, that probably does balance out. So they're probably about the same. They're probably about the same. Funny enough, though, they're both good for curries. So, depends on what you want to make. Which to me, as long as, you know what, let's go take a look at it while we're thinking about it. Yeah, both good for different curries. Let's go take a look. Let's get this to max level. Let's see, 137 versus 133. Very, very minor difference. Not too crazy. So you could make the decision on which one you want to cook that week based on which island you're on. And if you have the, I didn't actually look at the type of Hawlucha. It's flying, right? Yes, flying. If you are on the beach and you got palm tree berries, you make the bounce curry udon. If you are on Amber Canyon or you've got bug berries, you make the overgrow avocado gratin. They're close enough that it's not really going to make a difference. Yes, so I haven't really had a chance to test Rabombi with ingredient draw yet, but with Crustle, I've been very, very pleased. I am hopeful that I will feel the same about Halucha once I get a chance to use it, because it does seem like you were saying, Ace, that the speed balances out with the stats, so that it's probably going to be pretty equivalent. But we'll see. We shall see once I actually get a chance to use one. Significant. Skill trigger M is going to be real nice. You know what? Since we're looking at it, because, you know, we took a long break. We haven't had a chance to really look at all of these together. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ribombi. Where are you at, Ribombi? Maybe there you are. Let's go ahead and take a look. 19.4. So ingredient production is about the same as Halucha. 2.5, that's what feels bad. 2.5 skill trigger rate, but it is an ingredient specialist, so nah. Which kind of makes this feel worse that it's an ingredient specialist. Yeah. Sup, Jassy? How's it going? Me? Grammar it? Never once. I don't have a good one. 2,300 seconds though, which means it's about the same as a little faster than Halucha. So maybe it kind of balances out. I haven't even got it to 60, and I've been really happy with Ribombi's honey production. So I imagine once I get it to 60, I'm gonna feel even better about it. Yeah. The only downside is my Ribombi is AAA, and it may actually be more optimal for it to be ABA or AAC. Maybe. I haven't actually looked. I just know that it is a possibility. I was just happy to finally get something to replace the Venusaur. Just lurking? I appreciate it. You are more than welcome to lurk here. Yeah, for sure. It is different specialties, and so you gotta keep that in mind. But I wanted to see a rough estimate, you know? Whichever is corn, let's take a look. Production, yeah, corn is C, AAC. But I could see a Ribombi being really good for a salad of some kind. Which now that we've got 2 ingredient draw Pokemon that are good for curries, it would be nice to get ingredient draw Pokemon that are really good for the others. Because we only have the 3 or 4 ingredient draw Pokemon. I think we have 4, maybe 5 actually. Maybe 5. Oh, I forgot about Sandslash. Yeah, completely forgot. I forgot it was even in the game, to be honest with you. Extra drops. Ingredient draw. There it is. I'm on the lovely Cyan Beach. Why did that only go for Crustle? See, there's that ingredient draw. I think that's the Honchkrow one, right? Yes, it's the Honchkrow one. Yeah, which I was. I know it's a little different, but I mean, still 18 spread across 4. I mean, Sandslash just kind of came and went. Nobody really seemed to care about it, right? It's good for the Scald Salad, which is this one. But I feel like it needs more support than Crustle and Halucha, right? Gotta remember not to push too hard when I do that. Oh yeah, there's also Hypercutter. Oh, what's her face? Drawing a complete blank on that one, but y'all know the one. Forgot about Hypercutter. Mawile, that's it. Thank you. So what is that, 6 now? We got Mawile, we got Honchcrow, we've got Hawlucha, Crustle, Rabombi, and Sandslash. See, forgot again. So yeah, we got 6 with ingredient draw. Yeah. I mean, I get why they split it up because the ingredients are different, but I wish they didn't do that. Because now we gotta click on a bunch of different ones. Anyway, we got 6. That's the important part. That's the thing that matters. There's 6 of them. Yeah. 6 of them so far. 3 of them seem really good. 2 of them, only 1 of them I've really experienced. Hawlucha, the way it looks, seems like it's going to be really good, very similar to Crustle. Rabombi seems like it's going to be a pretty decent ingredient draw Pokemon. Haven't had a chance to use Hyper Cutter or Super Luck? Yeah, Super Luck. Haven't had a chance to use that either, but I know a lot of people have and they like it. So there's that. Yeah. Now we just need one for desserts, really. I mean, yeah, I would too if it ever worked for me. If I ever had a chance to use a dark team. Which I considered using if I rolled dark berries here. Get enough ingredients together to make the curry udon for a few meals. Use my dark team here. If I had the dark berries, but unfortunately no. Didn't get that either. But yeah, I think Hawlucha is going to be pretty good. Just real quick off the cuff, looking at it, looks like it's going to be good. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. At least nothing that's coming to mind right now. She was very busy. What's the issue? What do you see? Yes, you do. And also, you still need, is it mushrooms? You still need mushrooms, which all of the ingredient draw Pokemon still need at least one Pokemon to support them. You know, another Pokemon that if it had a better ingredient rate would actually be a pretty nice support for Hawlucha is Gengar. Herbs and mushrooms to help out. So if you rolled ABC on Hawlucha, and AAB Gengar might be pretty good. Or ABB, I don't know exactly which would be the most optimal, but could be good if Gengar wasn't a pseudo berry specialist. But I also haven't used a Gengar in a long time, so I don't know if it actually works out better now. It's been a very, very, very long time since I've used a Gengar. But yeah, basically as good as a Quagsire. I mean, helping bonus is nice. It is very nice. I don't know, my Quagsire is pretty good. And look, he's such a happy derby boy. He blends in with the ground too. Look at how happy he is. His energy is maxed out. Hey, Ginger, appreciate it. Those berries get me 324, which is not bad. Or 60. I mean, it's a good one to get to level 60, to be honest with you. It's not bad at all. But yeah, we're kind of at a point where Ginger is scurry. And if we could get a good halucha, that might help, since we do have palm tree berries as our favorite berry. Because I'd also get the skill bonus, but we'd have to get one worth investing in, because I'm not just going to invest in one just because I have palm tree berries and I get a decent one. But if we got a really good one, could save the rest of the week. Maybe. But also, we'd have to have the candies to get it to level 60, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to have the candies for that. Because we're struggling. Struggling on the candy front. I probably need to use some of these weeks where I can't go to EX to go get some candies for some of the things I need. That might be a solid choice. You know, if I can't get area bonus at EX mode, might as well get some candies at this point, you know? Yeah, we never do. We never do. Well, that's because Gengar is super fast. Super fast. We really, really do. Really do. Even if it's not double, we need some increased candy events, because we're getting to the point where candy is super rare. What's up, Jay? Why do I use Quagsire? I can show you why I use Quagsire. Because none of my Gengar are really that good for mushrooms. I mean, this one potentially could be, but I'd also have to invest in it. And I've already got one that I've invested in for a Quagsire, so there's no point in investing in another one other than type coverage. And that's what I'm saying, it's just kind of okay. He's not even that good. This one, though, this one's funny. Nomad is getting into everything. But that's why I haven't invested in a Gengar, because or why I don't use Gengar, because I'd have to invest in one, and I already have a Quagsire. I have too many Eevees. I also have too many Dittos. I need to clean out my box one of these days. I also tried to use Latias for a hot minute, since we had Dragon Berries as a favorite one with the skill boost, but didn't work out that well. I got one skill trigger all day. So I said no thank you. No thank you. The Cram, this is the only Cram I've got, and it's not good at all. Not even a little bit. I also wanted to get to a point where I could use Salamence. The Salamence actually has some pretty decent coverage and ingredients. Not the best, but maybe enough ginger to kind of help out a little bit. But no. Oh, way too many Eevee candy, put it in the Cram? Yeah. I keep forgetting we have Cram-O-Matic. I've used it a few times. No great successes yet, but I'm also not going to use the 40k one because that's just silly. That's expensive. And even though I could afford it and I could do it every day this week and not really feel the effects of it, I don't want to waste that many Dream Shards just for the Cram. You know? Yeah, I mean, I might do it on like the last day just for funsies, but certainly not every day, and not even most days. It would like I said, it would just be, hey, it's about to go away, why not, kind of thing. I don't think it's worth it either. It's just like, I understand that this is a bad deal, but you know, for fun, let's spin that roulette wheel. You just have to understand that you're throwing away Dream Shards and be okay with that. Yeah, I definitely wish that it was more consistent and like, hey, I put in 40 water candies, I'm getting water candies like half the time. That would be nice. That would be nice. But I put in 120 rock candies today and I got rock candies once. Granted, small sample size, but still don't like it. Also, 0 out of 6 crits so far. I would say you always need more of everything. Resources are always the great bottleneck. And yeah, I may only have 2.3 million dream shards, but I've also got a bunch tied up. Where are they at? Right there. So probably like another 500,000 there or more. It is expensive to do that though. To be fair, it's expensive. So it's 587,000 just on the small dream clusters currently, and then another 410,000 in the mediums. So I've got a mill just chilling right there. It is incredibly inefficient, and people that say that are silly. But I also try not to worry about what candy people send too much. Like, as long as they're not purposefully going out of their way to send me Rattata candies, I'm not that worried about it, because at the end of the day, it's 1, maybe 2 candies if we're lucky. There it goes. Hell yeah. But anyway, I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Good job, Waite. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't really care too much what people send as long as they're not going out of their way to send bad candy. It adds up, but it's also very slow, and if you need specific candies, you just go hunt the specific candies. Yeah, he's been slacking. It's like he doesn't even care. Also, we still got this mint that I still don't know what I'm going to use on. Got 13 days left, though. 2 more weeks. We got to figure it out at some point. Nope. Does not care. I don't even know how you consistently send out Wobbuffet. That's like... It's kind of impressive that you're somehow consistently sending out Wobbuffet. I just haven't really found anything that's like, oh yeah, that's definitely what I want to use it on, you know? And a lot of times it feels like even the Pokemon that I have that I could use them on, they're only going to be decent afterwards. And if all I'm doing is turning a bad Pokemon into a decent Pokemon, why am I even wasting my time? I'm better off finding something better. Yeah, that could be a really justifiable use of a neutral mint is a legendary. Just because it is so hard to find a new one. But I don't even think that I could save any of my legendaries by neutralizing their nature. You know? I don't think any of mine would be saved by that. I think, worst case scenario, the best ones I've caught already have a neutral nature. Helping bonus berry finding ingredient, helping small main skill up, speed down nature. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Really, the ingredient finding is the only bad thing about it. And I think the nature probably balances itself out. But it's not bad, just reading it, in my opinion, which is terrible, and you should never listen to my opinion, because I am very bad at this game. Case in point, I haven't even made Ultra 1 yet. Can't even get my 5 biscuits yet. Can you also evolve it and get it to 60? Ooh. Nice. I forgot to put wall rain on the team last night. I need to do that. I need to put wall rain on the team. Get that sleep XP bonus. I do, but I also have a very, very good shuckle, so I don't know how much I really care. Let's go see how good it is. I'm pretty sure it was rated at a 96, and I've just never used it. There it is. Yeah, 96. Helping speed, skill trigger, helping speed. Yeah, the nature's pretty bad. The sub-skill rework does help a bit. It does get it to level 80, where we can get skill trigger S, and the sleep XP bonus helps with that final push. But could be better if it had a better nature. Other than that, not bad. So definitely would probably want to catch a better one. I think I would probably want to catch a better one. You got Cram this week. I got Shuckle this week. Oh, you got Drampa. You got Gramps. Gotcha. I think this was the one that we considered. This one could be good with some seeds. Could it? That's the real question. Could this one be good with the seeds? And I don't know. Decent. Decent with the seeds and a neutral mint. This might be the one. This might be the one to use it on. I mean, 2.9 versus 3.7. Yeah, you're right. It's not painful. And the other one I have is the first one. Yeah, the very first one we all got. Let's see. We'll let it keep going because I want to see what it's going to look like at higher levels. Not that I'm not going to do it. I'm just curious how close it gets to the other one, the first one we all catch. Because I know with the first one we all catch, by the time you get it to level 80, it actually is pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. Yeah, we can check that out here in a minute. Uh, 3.2, basically 3.3 versus 4.1 at level 70. If we did this. Let me go ahead and close out some of these tabs. I got too many tabs. Production comparison. Let's take a look-see doodles. Alright, so for this one, we need to max that. Let's go ahead and max all this. For this one, max and max with a neutral mint. See how they stack up side by side. So this is the mint one, obviously. It's got the mint there. 2.27 at level 70. Still 2.72. The number switched. This one at level 70 is just as good as this one at level 50. That's funny. Level 80 is the question though, because usually that's where this first one takes over. Fair point. Thank you for the hydration check. Also fair point. Also fair point, Chan. But at level 80, 2.77, they're both the same. The exact same. At level 80. That's funny. What would be the odds of that? But on the plus side, this one has Dream Shard bonus the whole way. Which is nice when you're doing a Fireberry bomb. But I also don't have the fire team. Like, of the three beasts, the fire team is the weakest out of all of them. Because I definitely don't have the fire team together. Let's look at this one without the mint, though. 2.6. It is better with the mint. 2.2. 2.5. Yeah, it's better with the mint. Doesn't make a big difference, but it is technically better. Technically, it's better. Let's go ahead and duplicate this one because then we can just mint this second one, the duplicate. And we can take a look side by side. Level 50, 1.9, 2.2, 2.27. Level 70, 2.29, 2.57, 2.72. Level 80, 2.77, 2.6, 2.77. So it needs to be minted to beat the first one. Your Inte is extremely good, because I'm pretty sure your Inte is like, what, 4 skill triggers a day at level 80? 5 maybe? Not close? 6? Jeez. Oh, 3.26. Mm-hmm. Berry finding and double speed. Hey, double speed is very nice. It's very nice to have. I definitely plan to keep kind of hunting the beasts. I do want to get some shinies if we can. That would be nice, especially of the Raikou, because Raikou shiny, like I was saying the other day, is super good looking. It's very nice. I really like. But we got a long way to go, and also we're not going to catch a better Suicune. Like, very, 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 very small chance we catch a better Suicune than what we have already. But we can definitely catch better Raikou and Entei, for sure. And since this one needs a mint to actually help it compete, and we don't know when we're going to get another Entei, we're going to go ahead and do it. Because it doesn't hurt to do it on this one. And then we can go ahead and collect that one and get it out of there, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. You know? Job done. Cool. Collected. Now I can get rid of that stupid red exclamation mark. Alright. Nice skill trigger. Appreciate that. That's really good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the team. I really need to do some math on how far I can take this guy with the resources I have available. But I have a feeling we're not going to be able to take him far enough. But then again, maybe all we need is level 41. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. We got sent off with a nice skill trigger for some energy right there, so that's very good. We'll continue to see if we can catch some Halucha. We'll see what we can do about leveling up that Bounce Curry Udon, and leveling up the Kima Curry whenever we can't level up the Curry Udon. I really want to eat some udon. We don't have any anywhere near me, and it's so delicious. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and go be sad about that. I am using Cramomatic, but I've already used it today. I got excited this morning and used it, not thinking that I need to wait. So my bad. Next time. We'll do it together next time. Because I definitely don't want to pay 40 grand right now. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Y'all have a great evening, day, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Make sure to hit that follow and or subscribe button, whichever is appropriate to you and your platform. But other than that, I'm going to get out of here. And until next time, later, dudes.